Today's video, we have to learn the truths, the minerals, the vitamins or vitamins, however you guys want to say it around the world. Let's get into today's video. Yes people, welcome to another Chelsea news video of mine, keeping you guys up to date with all the latest Chelsea news, plus my opinions on certain players that we have to get out there. Your boy is happier. Quit my job, if you didn't watch yesterday's video of course. Preparing myself, you know, going gym, mental health, all that nice stuff. A better opportunity will come my way people, yeah? But here, today, we need to learn a few minerals, a few vitamins, however you guys want to say it. But before I do all of that, make sure you guys smash that like button as it helps on the channel. One click people, one click helps the video so much, the channel so much. Make sure you guys subscribe and hit the notification. We are very close to 30,000 subscribers. It's been a while and it needs to come ASAP, so help me get there people. But look, let's talk about Money Mace. Now, Chelsea Player of the Year, Player of the Season from the fans. Perfect GNA last season, got us top 4. Massive credit. And listen, big up Minerals FC, I love that guy for life, innit? That's my guy. But we have to tell the truth, okay? I'm talking about brown envelopes, I'm talking about all that. I can't be doing that fake positivity stuff. This now, the last 2 days, if you watch my previous 2 videos, you'd know I've been coming out with the minerals people. And today, we have to talk serious about Mason Mount. It is not good enough, okay? I spoke about Havertz, I spoke about Pulisic, I spoke about all these guys. We haven't talked about Mason Mount properly. Let's talk about Mason Mount. It is not good enough this season what he's done. We've played him his preferred position against Arsenal. Not good enough. I've not seen enough. The GNA is not going to be saving him this season either. He hasn't been scoring that much as well. He scored a few goals this season and got us some vital points. But still, from the front three that we're seeing now, we're seeing Sterling drop back as well. You know, everyone's fallen off. And when you hear Graham Potter talk about how important Mason Mount has to play, he has to be in that rhythm and play every single game, even when the question was about the Champions League and why he played, he looked tired. It kind of rings alarm bells. It is worrying times, people. We're hearing now, players are unsettled, players want to leave. Please, leave. Like, just leave, bro. Like, just go, leave. I don't really care. I want you to go. Whoever it is, whether it's your Pulisic, your Ziyech's, whoever, just go. And that tells me the old school players, maybe like your Silvers, your Kantes, they probably didn't want Tuchel gone. And now we have problems in this dressing room. It is coming out. We've got Simon Phillips coming up with more news about this situation. Obviously, it's all nice talking about Endrick to Chelsea and all this, and Todd Bowley's a big fan, he's speaking to his father, and that's amazing news. This guy may be another generational talent. But when you come to Chelsea Football Club, my friends, from experience in recent years, that term doesn't mean anything to me anymore, okay? I've watched Timo Werner, who was banging in goals for Leipzig, absolutely failed at Chelsea. Obviously won Champions League, but look, let's keep it real. Let's talk about Diego Costa, the Fabregas levels. I'm comparing to that level. For players that got so much hype for decent value and decent games that they had for Chelsea Football Club, it just isn't good enough. So your Havertz, he still has time to prove himself because he's still at Chelsea, but it's not going his way. But Mason Mount plays every single game. And I have no doubt I've defended this guy in terms of the attacking threat, the defending threat. He does it all. The work rate. My comparison was, you know, you always need that engine in that team. You know, for Liverpool back in the days was, well, he's still there, but Henderson was that guy. You had James Milner. They were flying up and down. That's Mason Mount for me. He does that dirty work. He presses, he does all that stuff, okay? That's where he's got the minerals. But sometimes you have to ask yourself, is that good enough? When your team is doing bad and you're not scoring goals, is that Money Mason Minerals FC good enough to do that? No. Right now, it's not good enough. He shouldn't be playing. Some of you guys want him sold. I'm sorry, he's not going to be sold. He's a Cobham superstar. He's going to be here for a long time. But we have to keep it real. The players are not doing good enough. It ain't good enough from these players. And we have to stop defending these players just because it gets you a few likes. It gets you a few subs, a Patreon, or whatever you guys believe in. Brown envelopes, money, whatever it is. Just be yourself, guys, man. Just be yourself, you know. It always takes people to change when someone else changes, okay? But I've not seen that enough from the Chelsea community. I might have seen a few YouTubers now doing it, which is very good because we've always kept a respectful manner for these players. We don't want to just outskate them and just call them out like that. Even Marcos Alonso, when he was at Chelsea, I defended that guy because I knew what he's done for Chelsea Football Club. Whether he's good enough as a left back or a left wing back, he still won us the Premier League. Can you say now we're going to win the Premier League anytime soon? This guy won the Premier League with Moses on the other side as well. We have to think logically, people. These guys are just not consistent. I used to mock Pedro, Willian. My word, guys, I would take those days back. I would honestly take those players back right now compared to what we have right now. If Pulisic ain't happy, my friend, please just leave. Just leave. Honestly, if you don't want to be at Chelsea Football Club, I remember the days where people used to fight for that badge, man. Your Essians, your Drogbas, your Lampards, and yes, that's all gone. But come on, you know, we still got Reece James, you know, we still got Chalobah, we still got these guys that are given 100%. Mason Mount is given 100%, but 100% right now is not good enough. And we have to call it out, people. We have to call it out. So Chelsea players are unsettled. We're looking at certain players. I spoke about yesterday in terms of, you know, as a brand, Todd Bowley has a job, of course. He wants to make sure Chelsea is attractable. He gets more views. You know, people come and look at Chelsea, their events and stuff. So, like I said, I had a problem with Piers Morgan at Chelsea. Why the hell is he at Chelsea, bro? I know he's an Arsenal fan, but I don't want to be looking at that, personally. You know, the atmosphere at Chelsea, the fans, not good enough. Tourism everywhere. Tourism literally everywhere, and I have no problem with that. You guys can go to the game because I actually supply that as well. But the match going fans, especially as well, it's not good enough. Away fans, amazing. I've been to Milan away. I was meant to go to Newcastle this weekend. I have no doubt the fans will be absolutely amazing. I've been to away games, Watford, Brighton, and I've seen the away sound. It's absolute phenomenal. It's brilliant. But the home games, my friend, it's absolute shocking. Absolute shocking. I can't stress that enough, people. So, look, I always try to help out people to go to games, whether it's the first time, and I always put them in the East Lower, East Upper, you know, where you get the good view. But the ones that are Matthew Harding Lower, Shed Lower, Shed Upper, Matthew Harding Upper, banging on the wall and all that stuff, I don't hear that anymore. I don't hear you guys on TV anymore. So I want to tell you guys straight up how it is. We've got Man City tomorrow. Is there any point doing a preview? Is there any point doing a preview after watching all this stuff? Yes, I support Chelsea Football Club. Yes, I will always back the players on the day. But we've got City. We've got Newcastle. It ain't looking good, guys. It ain't looking good. Are City going to play a strong team? I hope not. But even against a weak team, is a strong team. Can Chelsea do it? If Chelsea beat Newcastle, I'll be like, you know what? Long break. We end with a win. We come back. Potter's going to work hard with players like Aubameyang, who need to do better, by the way. 8 touches against Arsenal isn't good enough. For someone that says nothing personal to you, by the way, Gabriel, you're not going to the World Cup. Nothing personal. You're not going to the World Cup. You have to have a bit of fight about yourself. It looks like you don't even care, Aubameyang. You know, we should be screaming Obama who, Obama what, Obama, you know, all that stuff when he scores and stuff. But, you know, it looks like the players just do not care, man. Just do not care. So, that is where we are, people. Mason Mount, yes, let's talk about Havertz. Wherever Kante goes, J5 wants a new contract. You know, maybe he doesn't even deserve that right now. Obviously, last couple of games have been decent. But we might just need a clear out. We might just need to get rid of all these guys and just start again. And yes, at least then we'll know we can't compete within the first 2 years or whatever it is, or a year or whatever. Just until Potter gets his way. Because these players are not going to win the Premier League, guys. Some of you guys saw a couple of wins on the Potter and thought, you know what, we can still challenge for the league. No, we absolutely cannot even challenge for top 4 right now. I do believe things will get better as time goes on when we come over the World Cup and we start playing games. I do believe Chelsea will win games. And it'll be better to watch, but it's going to be a struggle for top 4. It's going to be an absolute struggle. I do believe we'll get it, but I think it's going to be a struggle. It's going to be one of those, you know, 2013 ones where we came 4th, I think it was, or 3rd. I can't remember the top of my head. One Mata scored against United at Old Trafford, and it was an important win. It's one of those ones, people. It's going to be a tough game, or tough season, really. So guys, that's everything from me. You know, we started off the season so slow, just like Chelsea membership. I ordered this months ago. They finally delivered it to me today. So thank you very much, Chelsea FC. I mean, it should have been months ago. You know, everything's slow, people. Everything right now is so slow. I don't know why. So that is where we are, man. That is where we are. Tomorrow, City against Chelsea, Carabao Cup. I don't think I'm going to do a watch along. I'll probably do a review after the game. So make sure you guys join us at full time. Whether to stream or not, I don't know. I might just do videos, man. Because these videos are doing quite well. They're getting me more subs. You guys are actually tuning in. You guys are actually interacting. You guys are actually talking. So I might be doing more of that, man. Listen, big up everyone that's been tuning in. I appreciate everyone that's been supporting, sharing, commenting, all of that stuff. Okay, I really, really appreciate it. I've been through many difficult moments in the last couple months, really. But honestly, I am feeling so much better. Hopefully I look better as well. But I'm not 100% recovered. I know what my issues are now. You know, I got results. I have to work on it. We move on, people. We move on, and this is it, man. But yeah, guys, like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll see you very soon. WorldWideChels, guys. I'm out.